last day at the rental. Thank you guys for all of your suggestions about Chester. He's going in today at 3, and I'm going to ask them to do an x-ray. He's been breathing like this for a while. It's nothing to do with dust or any of that. It's something going on. He like blood and pus, not that you want to hear that, in his stool. And so they treated him for all this kind of stuff. They've done adrenal tests, thyroid, valley fever, plus 20 other things that they've tested for, urinary tract. I know some of you suggested that he's having pain. I really, truly don't think he's having pain. He jumps in and out of the car. He goes up and down the stairs. When you palpate his hips and do all those things, there's no reaction. He doesn't care. They've even pushed on all his organs and done all of that, and he's totally fine. So I don't know. I know some of you have suggested congestive heart failure. He just breathes weird, almost like he's gasping for air. Doesn't act in distress when he's doing it, but it's almost like something's pushing on his ribs, Anyway, on another note, like I said, it's our last day in the rent. The landlord's coming over today to walk through the house with us and hopefully give us our deposit back. We had it cleaned by cleaners, and then the cleaners mostly worked on the kitchen and bathrooms and tile. They mopped the tile, and then I vacuumed the whole upstairs last night, trim and wiped down the railings, and we've cleaned this place. But there's a feeling inside me that she's gonna try to keep our deposit. Oh, so I'm hoping for the best. Look how nice this looks. These look brand new. The cleaners did an awesome job. So I think it looks pretty good. That's just our trash bag and paper towels that I have to me. We don't really have, the thing that makes me nervous is things let me show you, here's little marks, just from wear and tear. But isn't that just normal wear and tear? I'm to find it, and she hasn't even come yet. Ooh. I'll do a little walkthrough with you guys, and you tell me what you think. Toilets are all cleaned, mirrors, sinks, closets are all wiped out and empty. And I swept the stairs off the railings. These were all dusty. I wiped those down yesterday. But see, there's some little marks. Are we gonna get in trouble for these? This is the landing area, and that closet is all cleaned out. And then our kids' bedrooms are all cleaned and swept. Closets are all empty. If I do this, then I can have a record of it too. This is our kids' bathroom. They did a really good job cleaning the bathrooms. Even the shower looks nicer than when we have the house. And then, oh, hi, Chester. The laundry room. She's keeping the washer dryer. We cleaned those all off. And Caden's room. Okay, so she has matte finish paint on her walls. See Caden's room? Some of these things, they won't come off. I would have touched them up if she knew her color, but she doesn't, because the guy that painted the house did not give her the paint color, and when she asked, he said he didn't know what color he painted it, or he forgot, I think, the color. I'm not sure how you forget that fast, but I guess he did. This is our bathroom. And our closet. And this is another thing. Remember the closet story? When our closets... Trav figured out that they didn't hang these into the studs, and they're just... I don't know if he said they're nail gunned in or what. So they're starting to pull away from the walls. We didn't even have anything heavy on these. And this one's coming off. This one's coming off. One in Hallie's room. And then remember my friend that used to live across the street? Their whole entire master bedroom shelf fell off the wall in the middle of the night. So it's definitely how they installed. But I'm afraid we're going to get in trouble for this now. We did tell her about it. And it started happening when we started getting a lot of rain. So I can totally see her thinking that we put heavy things on the shelf, when in actuality, we know somebody else where their shelves totally fell off the wall that lived across the street in this same neighborhood. So it's definitely a installer thing, but I think other than that, it looks really good. Trav couldn't come to the appointment, so I recorded what she was saying about the x-ray, and I thought I would show it to you guys too, because I know a lot of you concerned about Chester. I think they think he still has Addison's disease. When they tested him for Addison's disease before, it didn't really show that he had it. It didn't really show that he didn't have it, is what they said before. So they were going to wait a while and maybe do it again if we needed to. So he's there now doing another test for Addison's disease, because the x-ray showed his heart is smaller than normal. I'll show you here. That's a sign of Addison's disease too, and he had a lot of the other signs of Addison's disease.
The heart appears small, it appears narrow, normal height, but skinny. And the aorta just doesn't have its normal rise curve.
Okay.
It kind of comes up and flattens out.
What is that black spot?
That is where the trachea divides into the main stem bronchi, and we're catching it straight on, so we're seeing the black.
Okay.
So we don't know for sure if that's what he has. They just think they're thinking more along that line, because everything else is coming back fine. A lot of you said do blood work. We've already done blood work, and I mean, they've already examined pretty much everything except x-ray and other like scans. Like, Trav is meeting with our landlord, because I was supposed to be there, but then the only appointment they could get for us at the vet was at the same time we were meeting our landlord. So Trav's there. I'll let you know. I'll keep you posted. I haven't heard from him yet, and it was happening an hour ago. Okay, so I guess we find out about the Addison's test tomorrow, and she only kept $250 of our deposit, and we put like, I think, $2,000 down, so that's decent, fair, okay. There are bugs here that are as big as birds. It's been a crazy busy day. I didn't even tell you guys about what I was doing this morning. So they never send the workers in the morning. That last night we had a little discussion. And so the workers came at 8 today, and they needed more grout and more tile, because you know the tile that was on that strip that he put all the tiles on the wall and then cut them inside. You could probably guess that they were not straight. So he was redoing them. And when I say cutting them inside, if you missed that, he put the tiles, the full tile on the wall, overlapping like this much on the wall, and then zzz. So when I got to it was like 50 minutes away. I hadn't planned on doing that this morning. They were out of the grout. They did have one box of tile left, thank God, because then we would have to order it and wait on it. And they were out of grout at the next store that I went. 4 stores later, I ended up finding the grout, which I'm thankful for that too, because if we hadn't, it would have been even longer for our bathroom project. It was like every grout color was there except the one that we had for our bathroom shower. So now I'm doing a face mask. Do you guys like to do face masks too? This is my favorite face mask that I've ever tried. It's called Clay Date from Tula. I just have to keep smelling it because it smells so good. They have so many good face masks at And you can still use my code. I have been asked by several of you if I still have a Tula code. Yes, it's VintagePorch for 15% off. This one is called Detox in a Jar, and it's kind of gritty and blue, which I think is cool. And then this is my other favorite one. Resurfacing and Brightening Fruit Enzyme Mask. And it's a clear mask. It dries clear. So those are my 3 favorite masks. And I love to do face masks. I feel like it relaxes me. I don't really wear a lot of makeup, as you guys can see, but when I go places, I like to wear a little bit. So like for Hallie's wedding, I wore this primer, and then I put it on for my nephew's wedding. I like to mix the Magic Hour and the First Light together and then put them on, and I feel like it just smooths out my face and gives me the more natural look that I'm going for. But you can put it on under foundation or other makeup that you're using. And now I'm going to do another mask since I put that all over my face. I'll put my